Hello everyone, my name is Laura. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the different types of lenses that you need to start your photography kit. The three lenses I will cover will go over all your photography and videography needs. So the three lenses you need in your kit are the 17 to 40 millimeter wide angle lens, the 50 millimeter portrait lens, and the 100 to 400 millimeter telephoto zoom lens. This gives you a wide focal range all the way from wide to compressed. So first off, we have the Canon 17 to 40 millimeter wide angle lens. It has an f-stop of 4.0, and as the name suggests, it can basically capture a huge amount of stuff that's going on in the background. So it's great for like landscape photography, cityscapes, any type of architecture, you want to do star photography or waterfalls, it can capture all that. It's also a great lens for vlogging because it can basically capture your face and everything that's going on in the background around you. So I'll give you guys a few examples of stuff I shot on this lens. So the first photo I shot was at Banff National Park at Lake Moraine. You can see a wide area of landscape, but there's still some nice compression around the image, which is focused around me. The next photo I also took at Lake Moraine, but I slowed down the shutter speed so I was able to get a nice shot of the water flowing and the mountain in the background. The photo was slightly overexposed though. The next photo was at Yoho National Park. It was such a great day for filming as it was slightly overcast and I was able to capture the reflection of the mountain in the water. The last photo I shot on my wide angle lens was near Lake Agnes on this little waterfall. I definitely needed an ND filter for this shot as it was slightly overexposed, but I really liked the flowy water in this pic. So next up, we have the 100 to 400 millimeter lens by Sigma. This has an f-stop of 5.0 and you're able to get really precise images of animals that are like 50 feet away. So I use this a lot for wildlife photography, and I'm going to show you some examples of things I've shot on this lens. Some of my favorite photos I've shot with this lens is of a lodge at Emerald Lake. I love the compression with the mountains, the trees, and the lodge, and also the reflection in the water. For reference, this photo was probably taken about 200 meters away from the lodge at the other side of the lake, so this lens can sharply capture objects far away. The next photo I have shot with this lens is of these rams at Banff National Park. You can get super precise photos with this as this was shot just 15 meters away, and I was able to separate the ram in front from the ram behind it. And finally, I have a photo of some caribou at Park Omega. The foreground of the chain fence is out of focus with the subject in the background in focus. Next, let's talk about the 50 millimeter lens from Canon. I use this primarily for filming these videos, taking professional photography shots. It has an f-stop of 1.8, which allows the foreground to be in focus, but having that really nice blurry bokeh effect for the background. And yeah, I use this for B-roll shots. This is probably my most used lens out of all of them. The first example I have using the 50 millimeter lens is of myself at the Neuschwanstein Castle. There's some nice compression going on and the subject is standing out from the background. The next photo I have is of an apple orchard. I put the leaf in the foreground and got this cool blurry effect. With an f-stop of 3.2, it creates this nice blurry background and compression. And last but not least, there is a photo of a piece of cake I ate in Germany that I took on the 50 millimeter lens. There's some great precision aspect to this lens when you put it on manual focus. I was able to focus the edge of the cake and had the nice blurry bokeh effect in the background with the dim lights. I hope this video helped you decide on what camera lenses you need to buy and give you a realistic representation of what you can film and shoot with the different lenses I talked about in the video. I will leave, of course, in the link below if you too would like to purchase any of the lenses talked about in this video. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys next time.